Located in the heart of the Southeast Asia, Vietnam is a dynamic economy with fast growth. With a population of 93 million people, Vietnam is a great potential market. It takes you about 2 to 5 hours to get flights between Hanoi, the capital city of Vietnam, or Ho Chi Minh City, the economic center of the country, and Singapore, Bangkok, Beijing, Seoul, and Tokyo. In the last 3 decades, Vietnam has become a story of successful development. With a constantly sustained economic growth rate of 6 to 7.5% in the past 2 decades, Vietnam has become a middle-income country in a period of a quarter of a century. So far, the economy has reached over 220 billion US dollars, bringing per capita income to nearly 2,400 US dollars. In the second quarter of this year, Vietnam's economy posted impressive growth of 7.08%, the highest level in the past 10 years. In recent years, a series of great works have sprung up, pushing Vietnam's economy forward. One of the most promising projects of industrial zones is Sơn Mỹ 1 Industrial Zone in Sơn Mỹ Commune, Hàm Tân District, Binh Thuận Province. This project is part of the master plan of Sơn Mỹ Petroleum Industry and Service Complex. Sơn Mỹ 1 Industrial Park has a size of 1,070 hectares, with a total investment of over 100 million US dollars. It's one of the largest industrial parks in Vietnam. Located near big urban areas with transportation system connected synchronously with key economic areas in the south, next to National Road 55, 145 kilometers away from Ho Chi Minh City, 68 kilometers away from Vũng Tàu City, 77 kilometers away from Cái Mép Thị Vải Deep Seaport, 56 kilometers away from Long Thành Airport, and 20 kilometers away from Ho Cham Resort, Vũng Tàu. National Power Grids 110 kV xuyên mộc Hàm Tân is included. Water supply is sufficient to fulfill the demand of all factories in the industrial zone. Water resources derived from the Lake of Dinh 3 River with 196 million cubic meters per year in total. The project is provided with the advantages of clearing land, no residential areas inserted in the land of the project, not a part of protected forest land, special use forest land or paddy land, and already included in the approved planning of land use. Having been planned by the government with deep water ports, with a pier for receiving LNG liquefied gas, with LNG liquefied gas storage facilities at a capacity of 3.6 million tons of LNG per year for Phase 1 and Phase 2, 6 million tons of LNG per year for Phase 3. There are pipelines connected with Sơn Mỹ Thermal Power Center with a capacity of 5 billion cubic meters per year to 11 billion cubic meters per year. Deep water ports can accommodate ships of up to 100,000 tons. The government has planned the Sơn Mỹ 1 gas power plant, revised Power Master Planning 7, to use combined cycle gas turbine technology with a source of imported LNG liquefied natural gas. The plant has a capacity of 2,000 megawatt with 3 units, total investment estimated at 2.2 billion US dollars. The Ministry of Industry and Trade of Vietnam has granted a written approval of researching the investment in the Sơn Mỹ 1 Thermal Power Plant project for EDF Power Company of the Republic of France, one of the largest power producers in the world. The rent blend is highly competitive, the lowest rent in comparison with the rent at neighboring industrial zones, at the average of 40 US dollars per square meters in 50 years. Targets: planned to be a modern and synchronous industrial park in order to ensure the efficient service provided for production activities of enterprises, in association with the protection of the ecological environment, zoning functional areas to ensure convenient transportation, the unity, harmony, and connection with the function areas of the whole industrial park and surrounding areas. Planned to become an industrial zone, whose productions are concentrated in modern and synchronous manner in combination with the services of accommodation, resort, and recreation for international experts. Effective use of land, natural conditions, social infrastructure, and technical infrastructure connected with the infrastructure inside the industrial zone. Fulfilling key technical infrastructure, traffic, water supply, wastewater, power supply, to ensure immediate operation of the industrial zone in accordance with the development orientation. Scope of the industrial zone. As a multi-industry zone, with priority investment in various forms of energy industry, Sơn Mỹ 1 Industrial Zone will provide employment opportunities for about 45,000 to 50,000 people. Electricity and industries. Electricity, production of renewable energy components. Mechanics. Other sectors. Multidisciplinary industry, supporting industries for electricity, processing of forest products, agricultural products, aquatic products, producing consumer goods, garment, other sectors. Port, logistics and services, deep water, port of LNG, storage of LNG. Service area, custom, tax, bank, office police, central operating area. With clear advantages and strategies, Sơn Mỹ 1 Industrial Zone will become one of the leading industrial zones in Vietnam, as well as in Southeast Asia, in terms of scale and stable efficiency for creating a motive force for economic development in Binh Thuan province and its surrounding areas.